This guy. Sir, are you okay?
Those men over there? Who are they?
The ones you walked in with?
What day is it?
January 1st,
Year?
2024. You all right, sir?
It's locked.
I'm Agent Matthew Harris of the DC Corps.
Yeah, you said you were Agent who now?
And so I came here. I don't know where else to go.
Calm down. We haven't spoken in a year.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Lost.
What can I do to help?
You don't happen to know where my wife is, do you?
Unfortunately, I do not. What's the last thing you remember before the accident?
I had just gotten home from a terrible day at work. We lost like 5 high priority suspects. When I walked in the house, I had completely forgotten, but Sarah surprised me with this huge setup. Some balloons everywhere, big cake. And she gave me this watch. That's the last thing I remember.
So your only lead was me?
I needed to go to someone I could trust. I remember we've been through some stuff. That much I remember.
Matthew, I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I'm afraid I don't have many leads. I'll have to make a few calls, see what I can do. You're free to spend the night here until we figure out what it is.
You're holding something back.
What?
Why haven't we spoken for a year?
That's a discussion for another time.
You're hiding something from me, I can tell.
Don't be ridiculous.
I've known you for nearly 10 years. I can read you out.
Matthew, this is not the time.
When is the time? I can't live in ignorance. I have to put the pieces back together.
Maybe it's best to leave a few pieces untouched.
What happened between us? Alan, I can't continue the life I remember. Even if things aren't pretty, I have to know the truth.
What do you remember about Project X?
I remember it was highly confidential. How did you...
That's all I know, actually. I only knew the name of the project you were working on at the time, before things started to change.
What happened?
We were at a dinner party in the middle of January last year. You took me aside, told me you had been assigned to a new project. Highly confidential, as you say. As obvious, you couldn't tell me much. But you asked me to watch out for Sarah, to keep an eye out for you.
I would have wanted someone to have my back. You were the only one I trusted.
And I was happy to do it. at first. You started to change. Days passed. Weeks went on, and you continued to delve deeper into your work. Sarah was worried, very worried. She knew you never did anything half-hearted. But this was different. The nights get later, you were locked up in your office. It changed you, Matt. Your demeanor, your countenance, everything. I tried to talk to you, but you wouldn't listen.
Project X was a serious task. It wasn't something I could afford to take lightly.
One day, things were particularly bad. You didn't arrive home until nearly 4 a.m. Your wife was worried sick. You went straight to your office, no explanation. I was angry. Tired of excuses. And the burden you'd put on me. I blew up on you. You told me I didn't understand. So I hit harder. You told me to leave. We haven't spoken since. I don't know where your wife is, but I might have something, however small, that you may be able to follow. About a month ago, we got word of some government operation going on right here in Danbury. The last I had heard of you, you had some business down there as well. It's possible you were involved. Getting there shouldn't be difficult. Getting through security on the other hand.
Got nothing else to follow. I'll make it work. You got a pen? (571-689-0732). You get any calls from this number? Answer them.
Matt, be careful.
I don't know what happened with us, but I'll make things right.
Hey, where are you guys?
We're down on 8th Street.
Why are you not on site?
We got told to leave by the higher-ups.
What do you mean you got told to leave?
Mike, it was a direct order.
No, I want you back here immediately.
But we're on duty here. It'll be a minute.
No, thank you, Frank. Never have I dealt with such unprofessionalism. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe I'm having to deal with this. Hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Hey, this is a private site. What are you doing here?
I'm Agent Matthew Harris, new here.
Oh, well, I'm head of this project, and I haven't heard about any new guys. I don't care. Listen, I've got a list of everyone who's allowed on this site, and you're not on this list.
Well, I don't care.
Oh, really?
Listen, I'm working on Project 4690. I need to get in here. It's very important, please.
Agent, I don't care what assignment you're a part of. You see this list? Your name's not on it.
Man, FBI has really taken a step down from what I remember.
My guys are going to be back here in about 10 minutes, and I'm going to take this call, and if you're still here by the time I'm done with it, you won't be for long. Hey, you guys coming back?
We're on the way, Mike. Not why I called.
What's this about?
We've called in SWAT.
What do you mean?
I think there's company heading your way.
What do you mean? What is that about? What are you talking about? Goodness gracious.
Leon, seen you before. And this is Jack. Heard them talking about him before too. This looks fantastic. Who are you? Slade. Multiple counts of homicide and theft.
Traitor himself. Let's kill him quickly this time.
Let's make it painful too.
Wait, if you shoot me now, we'll be surrounded within seconds.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Idiot, don't play dumb.
You've got 10 seconds to give me a reason not to blow your head off.
You don't understand.
Make me.
Jack, he's a traitor.
That's crap.
He knows you're a threat, and he knows you don't care for him much. That's why he's planning to take you out himself. And I'm the scapegoat.
Why would Jack care about me?
Because you're the one thing keeping him from full control. You've got time on him. You've been in the game longer, and you have more connections because of it.
So why'd you try to kill me?
Jack had a gun to my wife's head. I had to.
Jack did say that he's heading to Delhurst. Isn't that where his wife's at?
Promise me one thing. You'll go to Slade and notify him immediately.
I will.
He's lying. He doesn't remember.
Let's kill him.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed your break. There are 3 people in there who aren't on the list.
Leon! Jack will shoot her dead before you get there, Matt. Just like you tried to do with me.
Check upstairs.
Put your hands up.
Not you again.
I'm real tired of you playing with my toys.
You mean the FBI's toys?
I'm gonna blow your head off right now.
No, you won't.
The nerve! You come to my site where it's very specific list, and you come here and you do this.
It's people like you that's the reason that the FBI is such a dumpster fire of politicians trying to gain their way to power. It has nothing to do with the people anymore.
And it's people like you that keep me a job and make the FBI still relevant.
You're not worth my time.
Well, I'll see you again, Mr. Harris.
I'm sure you will.
I'll see you again.
Matt?
Alan, what do you know about Delhurst?
It's a small town. What, have you found something there?
A lot. I got into the offices there and I found some information about a mercenary named Jack. I've heard them bragging about him before, but his boss, Slade, sounds twice as bad.
They let you into the offices?
Took some negotiating.
Well, who is this Slade?
I'm not entirely sure. Got interrupted by some company. Listen, Alan, when I worked for the FBI, I had to play the game to gain their trust. I tried to negotiate with them using Slade's name, but it didn't work. Whoever he is, though, he's dangerous. Multiple counts of theft, homicide, all the good stuff.
Where did these crimes occur?
All over the state. And he's never been arrested either.
Why?
Because he's an assassin. Everyone who's gone after him has either fled or died trying. It's possible he's either dead or MIA, though. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known I was bluffing when I used his name.
For our sake, let's hope he's dead. I'll see if I can find anything else on him. Just keep 2 eyes out.
Will do.
How did you get Delhurst out of this?
Right, remember the guy who was in the car with me, Leon?
Yeah?
Right, well, he and his men showed up to the place. I heard them say that Jack was going to Delhurst, and that was the same place my wife was last seen.
Looks like we're running out of time.
Not if I get there first.
You're heading out of the frying pan and into the fire.
What choice do I have? If that gets me closer to my wife, then I'm going.
I'll see if I can contact my friend. He's in Delhurst. He might be able to help you.
Alan, do you think she's still there somewhere?
I don't know. All we can do is follow the leads we have.
Keep in touch.
Alan Jennings.
Hello?
Hey, excuse me. Do you know how far Delhurst is from here?
Yeah, it's about like 2 miles down Main Street.
Thanks.
Hey, I really like your watch.
Thanks.
Well, where'd you get it from?
My wife gave it to me.
Oh, well, how long have y'all been married?
In a few weeks, I guess about 3 years.
Well, that's a small town. What brings you to Delhurst?
My wife's there now. She went on ahead of me, so I'm gonna meet her there.
Well, sounds like you care a lot about her. Be safe getting there.
Mr. Harper, I'm Matthew Harris.
Oh, right. Alan called about you. I was just stepping outside. Why don't you come with me?
That'd be nice. Must be a breath of fresh air to come out here sometimes.
Yes, I find it is very nice to clear my head out here. Though that's likely not what you came to me for, Mr. Harris.
My wife's been kidnapped,
I see.
and I believe she's somewhere here in Delhurst. I know that's not a lot to go off of, but I know it's also not a very big town.
It is very small and not a lot goes on around here, so there may be something I can do to help.
Have you seen anything that looks out of the ordinary? Anything weird?
Not much I can think of, though. There's this abandoned warehouse that I've seen a lot of traffic around. It's kind of unusual for this part of town.
What kind of traffic?
There's these men there, kind of burly looking. I met one of them at a general store.
Did he have a tattoo?
Yeah, it was something on his arm, like a 5 almost, with something through it.
So I came here.
Surely you don't mean to go alone.
I've got no other choice. What else am I supposed to do? What else do I have?
You still got your humanity left, and that's something that maybe they can't say. They've almost given up on their life. They don't have something they're striving for. They just give in to crime. You still got meaning. You have a chance to pick up the pieces that were left.
But how do I even know that? I mean, I don't even know what I've been doing for the past year.
Doesn't matter what you've done for the past year. Just the choices you make going forward are going to set your path from now on. You're doing good, Mr. Harris. Go and find your wife, and that's how you'll know who you are.
I think I understand.
Be safe out there, Mr. Harris.
I'll try.
Yeah, she's in Franklin. It's only a few hours away from here.
Franklin. She's in Franklin.